Bayern Doozle. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we beat Hertha Berlin 4-3. 4-3 with all 4 goals coming from Robert Lewandowski, or should I say, Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Like, straight up. Lewandowski masterclass. But our defense needs to look at themselves in the mirror, because we are atrocious. We were bad in the last game. We conceded 4 goals in the last game, and now we're conceding 3 goals. 7 goals conceded in the span of 2 games. Not good enough. Just let's put it out there, it's not good enough. But Lewandowski, my jolly word. Now, there is so much to talk about. First of all, I thought our wingers, Davies, Gnabry, weren't really in the game. Müller, I thought while he was trying to be in the game, he was also not succeeding a lot of things. Like, the ball was stolen off his feet quite a lot of the time. Every time he got on the ball, he tried to do something. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't work. It was kind of a mixed game. It wasn't really a great game from him, not really a bad game, just kind of a mixed game. He had some very great moments in the game, and then he had some mediocre moments in the game. Obviously, he got us an assist for Lewandowski's 3rd goal, so that's very, very good to see. But in the grand scheme of things, like, I thought our whole team was actually not good enough. I thought Kimmich, for example, who's usually always, for me, our star, consistent player, I thought he had a very poor first 20 minutes. 30 minutes, and then he sort of got into the game at the latter stages of the first half, and then in the second half he was obviously continuing that trend, but then he was taken off, and that's kind of just what happened with Kimmich. I thought, like, he's definitely had better games than today, but it is what it is. We still won. Like, remember that. We still won. Take that victory with you, because we still won. Alright, that's all that matters at the end of the day. 3 points, that's all that matters. We still got a victory. Lewandowski, he was tired of assisting in the last few games. He was like, okay, I'm gonna assist. Today he was like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna score. So he decided to score 4 goals. So, like, okay, you know what, I haven't really kicked off yet in terms of scoring. Let me change that. And he scored 4 goals, won us the game 4-3. Give him all the superlatives you can probably give him. Amazing, outstanding, fantastic, absolutely out of this world, an alien, Lewandowski. Give him everything you want to give him. Say everything you want to say about him, because all of that is very much true, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the issue with the game itself is that another bad performance. I wouldn't say that today we were tired. I thought today we were just bad. Like the last game, I thought we were tired. I thought we looked tired. I thought we didn't really look that sharp. But today, I felt like we actually looked like we were up for it. We looked like we were up for it. We were just bad. I thought our midfield was non-existent. I thought Goretzka was, definitely there in midfield. But, like, I thought Kimmich had a relatively bad game for his standards. And Goretzka is obviously not going to be able to do it all himself. But I thought Goretzka was probably one of our stronger players today. And real talk, they could have probably scored more. Could have, maybe would have, maybe should have, but who cares? We should have, we would have, we definitely deserve to score more. Now, Richards got an assist. Great to see. Gnabry also got an assist. Great to see. And obviously Müller for our 3rd goal got an assist. Great to see. I like the fact that we're slowly integrating more of the young players in there, like Richards, for example. Davis played on the wing today as well. In the second half, Musiala came on again. He's coming on pretty much all the time now, which I'm very happy about, because I think he's doing a fantastic job. Hashtag King Musiala. That's my hashtag now from that one. But to me, it's just one of those moments where, like, yeah, we're integrating youth. Of course, we have played so many games in a row, but we're going to be playing a lot more games in a row. Like, now, obviously, we have the international games coming up. Germany, France, Poland, whatnot, and, Spain, so on and so forth. All of that is happening right now. But the annoying thing is that on the 14th, I think on the 14th of October, Poland and France are going to be playing football. And then on the 15th of October, we have the DFB Pokal game. And the 17th of October, we've got a Bundesliga game. And on the 19th of October, I think we have another game. And then on the 21st, I think the Champions League starts. So it's something crazy like that, where our schedule is just absolutely ludicrous. So on the 15th of October, I've got it here right now. On the 15th of October, we play against Dern in the DFB Pokal. Then on the 17th, we play against Armenia on the 17th, and then on the 21st, so that's like our resting period. On the 21st, we play against Atletico Madrid. On the 24th, we play against Eintracht Frankfurt. On the 27th, we play against Lokomotiv Moscow. On the 31st, we play against Köln. So we're basically playing a game every 3 to 4 days. Like at the beginning, we're playing a game every 2 days, and then we're playing a game every 3 days. It's like, bro, like the players are not going to get rest. Now, of course, there are names that are being mentioned right now of coming in. But I will talk about these in a separate video. This is about this game in particular, and this game in particular showed us that, you know, when the chips are down, Lewandowski is there. Kind of reminded me of a Kovac game, honestly, like where like a whole team is absolutely awful, but then Lewandowski comes in, he's like scores the goals and wins the game. That's kind of what this game really reminded me of. But it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we've had some fantastic games over the past couple of weeks. Today it wasn't the case. Today wasn't one of those games, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is the 3 points. Now we got the international games, and that's that. And then hopefully, you know, we can grind it out until the winter break, and then once the winter break is here, we can actually get our rest. That's what I'm waiting for, the winter break, to get our rest, for the players to have 2 to 3 weeks off and be like, yeah, I'm chilling like a villain, and then they can come back energized, ready to rock and roll. And that's what I'm hoping for and waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Who was your man of the match? I mean, that's kind of a stupid question to ask now, isn't it? That's kind of a stupid question to ask when a player scores 4 goals. Who was your man of the match? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. That's a ridiculous question to ask. It's obvious and it's clear who the man of the match was. So my question would be rather this: who was your second man of the match in terms of our team? Of course, just focus on our team, on Bayern, all right? Who was the player besides Lewandowski who you thought had an excellent shift, who you thought did absolutely fantastic? For me, I'd probably say actually, great question. I thought Alaba had a very good match. I think that's probably an unpopular opinion as of right now, considering his contract situation. But I thought he had a very good match, but very good first half, not so much second half. But not good enough to be a second best player. Maybe Goretzka, either Goretzka or Müller. I thought Müller, he tried a lot, and again, not a lot worked necessarily, but not a lot didn't work. It was just kind of like some things worked, some things didn't work. But then you have Goretzka, who I thought was good throughout the whole game, but wasn't necessarily great. I would love to give it to Musiala, but he wasn't on the pitch for long enough. He was on the pitch for 35 minutes. Now, I've heard people say that Kimmich went straight down a tunnel, so I'm implying that, like, you know, he was injured. I hope that's not the case. I hope he just, you know, went to the toilet or something. I hope, like, you know, there's nothing more to it. Richards, I think... at first I was worried that he got an injury, but I think he went down with cramps. I think that's what it was, because he was walking to the stairs and to the seats, you know, himself. And you know, usually, like, when you're injured, when you have a muscular injury or whatever, you really can't do that. You know, you're putting pressure on your muscles. It's very difficult for anyone to ever pull a muscle. Not that I can say I've played football all my life, but I've never really pulled a muscle, except when I woke up one day. Or I woke up and I was like stretching myself, like and then I couldn't walk for like 5 minutes. But then after that, I was like, it's okay. So I don't know. Tells you, don't stretch. It's a myth, don't stretch. I've never stretched in my life, and I've never had any muscle injuries, but the first time I stretch, it's like, So, anyway, that's a different story. That's a story that we're doing a fitness score. We're doing a fitness score right now. I'll tell you exactly how to get in shape, not be a shape like me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about that game? I am obviously happy. The transfer rumors that have happened, we'll talk about them in detail. Ladies and gentlemen. But I will be seeing all of you in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. And as always,